if you want to make a working elevator, make sure to stick around to the end of the video. Alright, so first you're going to want the elevator prop and this like outside wall here. So go to your settings and go to the content and scroll over to prefabs and search up tilted. And then you'll find the Neo tilted clock tower, and inside here you can find the elevator wall right here, and you can also find the actual elevator prop here. I've just placed down the whole prefab for this tutorial, but obviously you don't have to. You can just use the elevator and this wall and then build up however tall you want your elevator to be. Alright, so first you're going to want to place down a prop mover. Make sure on your prop mover, guys, the prop mover is normally like facing one direction and you need it to go straight up for the elevator. So just make sure you put the rotation axis to pitch, and then you can lift it all the way up to the top so the arrow points straight up. You don't want it to point any other direction. And make sure you attach it to the elevator. It will glow green when you've attached it to the elevator, just like that. And I've renamed it to prop mover lift. And for the settings, I put the distance measurement to tile, and the distance is however tall your elevator is. So for me it's 4.5 tiles, but it will obviously depend on how tall your elevator is going to be. You can also change the speed of it. I've left it as 1 tile per second, but it can be a bit fast, so you can lower it to 0.75 or 0.5, as 1 is a bit fast. So on AI collision behavior, put continue and put the AI damage on collision to -0.25, and on player collision behavior to continue and player damage on collision to -0.25. If you put it to 0, it bugs out and it shows the damage symbol even though you're not taking any damage. So just leave it as -0.25 for the moment. It's just a bug in creative. And then on prop collision behavior, put it to continue, and again prop damage on collision -0.25. And finally put should move from start to off, because you don't want the elevator to move when the game starts. So now we're going to set up the buttons that's going to make the elevator move. So place down one at the bottom, place the elevator prop at the bottom, not the top first, and place down a button and I've renamed it to button lift up. And on this one the interaction text is go up, because this is going to make the elevator go up. And the visible during games to no, and the interaction radius I put it to 0.5 because it's a bit easier to interact with the button. Put it to the side of the elevator where all these where you can see all those buttons on the elevator prop, so then players will know where to press. Then place another button where the elevator should be when it goes up to the top. So this is where the elevator should be, and it's in the same place as where you press that button. So place down another button where the elevator should be when it reaches the top. And in the settings for this one, I put button lift down because it's going to make the elevator go down to the bottom. And for the settings, the interaction radius is go down, and visible during games to no, and interaction radius is the same. So for this one, it's going to make them go up. And at the top, say the elevator isn't at the top and they want the elevator to go up, put a button outside of it where this like bit is. Another button where those like 3 symbols are on the wall. And this is again going to be button lift up, and it's the second one because it's at the top. And button interaction text, this is bring lift up, and it's visible during games to no, and interaction radius to 0.5. You can copy the same button as the one down there. And then for the one up here, the one to go down at the bottom outside, you can copy that. And again, this one's going to be button lift down, so if the elevator's at the top, you can bring the elevator down with this button, and it's in the same place where that keypad is. And for the settings, I just put bring lift down, visible during games to no, and interaction radius to 0.5. Now go back to the prop mover, and for the settings, go over to the functions tab and put advanced when we're from the button lift up and the second one to on interact. So when they press the button, this one or the one at the top, it's going to lift the elevator up and advance it. And for reverse when we're from, it's the button lift down. The 2 ones that lift down on interact. So when they click this button to make the elevator go down, it's going to reverse the elevator and make it go down to the bottom. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, make sure to like, subscribe. But thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace.